Hi everyone, it's Nathan Acosta, Communications and Membership Coordinator, and I'm here at Southern District AAHPERD Convention with Michelle Mazey. How are you, Michelle?
Good, great.
Excellent. Michelle is an educator at almost pretty much every K-12 level you can be in Pitt County, and she recently attended an ISPOD Spark training for the in-school prevention of obesity and disease. Michelle, tell me about that experience. What did you learn? How did that compare to some other workshops?
Well, first of all, it's an isolated workshop. It was perfect for us. It was in Pitt County, so I love the fact that we could actually go just right close to where we live and get trained. The training was phenomenal. We were there with other peers in physical education. And
what actually did you learn? What training was it for?
It was what we were trained in K, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5. So we had 2 different trainings. It was, like I said, just overall, generally, we learned so much about how to communicate with our students even better in just regular lessons, and just made us think about different things.
You were introduced to the SPARK curriculum?
The SPARK curriculum.
Which is a proven curriculum to fight childhood obesity.
Right, and the information and the data that supports SPARK is...
Through the fitness testing component that ISPOD provides.
That's exactly right.
Free to the schools?
It was free. We had lunch provided. They just gave us a plethora of knowledge that helped us be aware of what's going on, especially with the obesity factor. I teach exceptional children. I'm an adaptive physical education teacher, and it is so important for us to understand that obesity is a problem in EC children, but especially in regular physical education classes. Our children really need to focus on it, and it brought it even more aware to us at that training that day.
Our director of ISPOD often says that physical education teachers are the front lines.
Right.
On the front lines.
And I felt that way, especially after we were there. I felt like it was important for us to be aware even more and to focus on it. And we were very grateful for the training in itself, understanding that overall we needed to make sure that we were doing all that we could to focus on that. Sometimes you think you just do a skill level or you play a game or whatever, but it is an upfront, in the trenches battle with so many other things that distract students from physical education.
One of the things I hear a lot is the SPARK curriculum gets students in small groups, competitive, low competitive, moving and active as soon as they reach the gym.
Exactly.
So there's no more roll call, there's no more stretching and naming and teaming and all those other things that eat up precious time out of your PE.
That's exactly right. There are activities called ASAP as soon as possible. You just come in the gym and you get started. And in the classes that I've been in, it's been so beneficial to see the physical education teachers just take it and pick it up and just begin. And that's truly what you have to do is just, and after the training, before I think we were all a little apprehensive about how do you do this. It's so big and so overwhelming and so detailed. But after we went through the training, it was so thorough that we had a great experience with it. And the classes that I've been in, so many of them are using SPARK now, just picking it up immediately.
What's the feedback and response like around the school with the principal? Can they see a change? Totally,
100%. It's funny because the students know we have this thing called mingle, and as soon as the students came into the gym, the physical education teacher was saying mingle, and the principal came by and was like, oh, they're mingling, and then a second time they saw it, another class I went to, so it's just beneficial. It's been great to see how it came right in and it's become a very strong part of physical educators I know in Pitt County. And I really enjoy being able to be trained in it and know that my students and exceptional students can benefit from it as well.
Absolutely. We've learned a lot about what it does, what the training's like, and what it does in your school, and how it affects the principals and the relationship you have with others.
That's right.
But let's talk a little bit about, discuss how ISPOD makes an effect on the statewide level. Pitt County we went in there just a few weeks ago.
Right.
And we are now up to 92 or 93 LEAs or school systems in North Carolina.
Right.
Unlike other programs, we focus on a few. We're taking it statewide.
That's
by
right.
August 2012. And we're so glad to have Pitt County on board now.
It's time. We were excited because so many people, so many counties and physical educators around us had already had it. So we were thriving, thirsty for it. And so that's why I think it's been a really big hit too, knowing the data that supports it behind.
Right. We think ISPOD is all about educating, evaluating, and advocating for quality physical education. We train the teachers do the fitness testing, we collect that data, keep it secure, and then we use to show results on first clear picture of what childhood obesity actually looks like.
Right.
And that's what's going to help us get progressive policy change.
Right, and we feel it. We feel empowered too. It was funny because sometimes I think as physical educators, it is, a lot of people think you just throw the ball out, you just have a good time. When basically it's truly the front lines, as you mentioned before, knowing and understanding that the health of our children are at stake. And they're not going to be able to do math. They're not going to be able to do English. They're not going to be able to live a healthy life if they're not healthy. If they're not healthy in a reasonable way.
Having more physical education might be the highest return on investment for a healthy school and a higher performing school. So we think a healthy school, healthy students learn better.
That's exactly right, and you can tell it's been beneficial. You can automatically already see it in our students and in the ones that I go to for other schools.
Well, again, Michelle, everything we'll be talking about is provided through the In-School Prevention of Obesity Disease, or ISPOD, and it's a great funded. It's a $4 million grant program funded by the Kate B. Reynolds Charitable Trust in partnership with, or it is executed by North Carolina AAHPERD, North Carolina Alliance for Athletics, Health, Physical Education, Recreation, and Dance. And so we are a professional organization for PE teachers and health teachers, recreation, sport management, dance professionals. What are you learning here? What event are we at? Exactly.
We're at the Southern District of North Carolina AAHPERD, and it's been so great. I know that there have been several different activities for adaptive physical education, what I am, but we've also been to other activities too. We're going to a technology course in just a minute, a workshop in just a minute. And so I'm excited to be able to try different things, see different things, understand their different aspects of physical education. And being here, there are 13, I think, states represented with the Southern District, and North Carolina AAHPERD's put on a great show here. It's been wonderful to be able to see the posters and then the events overall.
Great, absolutely. And we provide many ways to communicate and benefits year-round. So the convention is our biggest one.
Right.
Our next opportunity is Spring Health, and that's kind of a professional development opportunity in the mountains.
Right.
And you can earn up to 1.8 CEUs.
That's at Black Mountain. Right?
Black Mountain at the YMCA Blue Ridge Assembly. It's going to be a phenomenal event. You'll go up there, you'll learn new things. You'll have a relaxed, retreat feel, and just come back refreshed and ready for the rest of it. So, Michelle, I'm going to let you get your class. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.